Hey guys, here's a roulette battle with Gordan69100. So he leads with that, and I lead with this because we got them as leads. And his is actually a Trick Room slow burrow, so I'm faster. I get hypnosis off, and then I switch into Mini Sonic, who scares him away. He goes into Milky Milk, and really, if I had Seed Flare, this thing would have been so much easier to take down. Yeah, spoilers, I beat it. But whatever. So I get a crit, and I'm like, wow, if I had Seed Flare there, it would have been dead. Then I was mad. So he heal bells and gets rid of the sleep, but I am retarded, and I don't go for the sleep. And he gets his rocks up, and there's my finger. And I Zen headbutt, and he takes a little bit of damage, and yeah. So now I go for the sleep, and he gets a milk drink. And I'm like, okay, so that means you only have one attack move. Or you don't even have an attacking move. So I know his last move is an attacking move. And I feel safe going to a ghost. But at the same time, I kind of don't. So I go for an earthquake, predicting a switch. And then I started to play stupid. I'm like, okay, he didn't switch first turn. Maybe he just wanted to burn a turn. So I go for the earthquake second turn. I guess that kind of makes sense. But I don't know what my thought process was on the third turn when I didn't go for the Zen headbutt. And I see his attacking move is body slam. I know his whole set now, so I can kind of live with that. I like his Pokemon, by the way. They're kind of really good. It's just he's kind of rusty, I guess, and can't use them very effectively. So he always gets put into a really bad situation. So there goes my phone. He brings in Tubester, and I hypnosis it. So he gets some lefties, I get some lefties. Mini Sonic comes out and scares him, and he surfs, and yeah, I take a hit from it, but not all that badly, I guess. So yeah. I energy ball him, and takes a lot of pain, and gets a special defense drop, and he T-Waves me, and I'm like, this is a Trick Room Pokemon, and it has T-Wave. So it made no sense to me. So he slack offs, and I energy ball again. I don't get parahaxed. I wanted to go for aromatherapy there just to make sure I didn't get parahaxed, and that way I'd be faster, and then just energy ball anyway. But I get a freaking crit again, and yeah, there goes his slow bro. So he brings in Peanut, the Heracross, threatens the Mega Horn, good threaten there. And I bring in Steve, and the game tries to make up for that crit and the special defense drop with the Mega Horn. But honestly, it did nothing, because even though it was a crit, it's not really going to do much, I gotta admit. So he brings in Tardku, and Tardku is going to watch me as I turn shiny. And I'm like, crap. I can't do anything to this, and it's going to flamethrower me. So I go in and guess, like, please be flamethrower, and he makes the obvious play, goes for the flamethrower, and I'm happy now. I get my flash fire. He has to go for the T-Wave here, because I don't know what his last move is, but it's obviously not as good as T-Wave, and he doesn't think Thunderbolt can do much. Guess is, by the way, a max HP, max special defense set. This one is. Don't worry, I will make more. So he Thunderbolts, I Calm Mind, and my 4 EVs are in defense, so it's kind of supposed to be a wall. The Calm Mind is just to get the strength up, and I don't really like Nasty Plot as much, because it's going to get dominated by stuff anyway. So I Calm Mind again on his Thunderbolt, and this part was what made up for that crit on Tubester. I lose my Ninetales, because he switches into Peanut, and I get Parahaxed on the Flamethrower. And I'm not lying, I was going for Flamethrower there. I know there's no way to see if I was, but I figured, okay, I have 2 Calm Minds. I should be able to, I'm good enough at this point. I can just Flamethrower and kill Tardku. And I like my finger in there. Anyway, so I go into the Shenron, who's legit shiny and EV trained and everything. Random shiny and Mount Coronet. And I go for Dragon Dance. And I'm Jolly, so that's kind of good. And yeah, I'm not kidding. I got a shiny Jolly Dratanian. That was kind of nice. So I EV trained it. So I Dragon Claw and he body slams. And if I had gone for a Dragon Dance there, I could have killed this next turn and saved a life orb hit, which would have been really key later, as you'll see. So then I kind of hit him with my Dragon Claw, and I'm like, crap, I can't take down all 5 of his pokes like this. So I somehow outspeed the Gengar. I know I am Jolly, but I'm legit his stabbed. And I kill it with Dragon Claw. And he was Life Orb, so it didn't really matter. He didn't have Destiny Bond. So I Fire Punch because even though Dragon Claw probably would have killed it, I didn't want to take the chance. And in his face, I get a freaking crit on that. And Shenron's not looking very good right now, and he sacrifices Tarku, which was really smart because I still hadn't seen his last poke at this point. So I decided to go into Bronze Dong. Look at my finger. Here, because it seemed like the best move. I see a Starmie, and I'm like, crap, my Hypnosis has to hit or I lose. And there's my other finger. Go for the Surf, take it, and I miss. I'm like, fuck. But I do see he's Life Orbed, so at least he's not... No, wait, that's bad. So I'm like, crap, I lose, good game. And so I bring him Fuck Yeah, hoping maybe he doesn't have Thunderbolt, maybe he has Ice Beam, Psychic, stuff like that. But no, he does have Thunderbolt, so I lose Fuck Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so the best thing I have to take a hit, and he gets a crit. And that totally mattered, so yeah. So I know the best thing I can go into at this point is Shaman to take a hit. And it turns out he doesn't have Ice Beam, he actually has Psychic. And I am able to kill it off with an Energy Ball, so that was a great game, Gordon. Go check out his channel, and also find our collaboration channel, Gordan69100. Peace.